south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake. Walden. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And no sidestepping that here. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49.
What's up?
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. The throwing here, Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. The first drive here, and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Get set, get set. Yellow, 18.
Purdy now to throw. They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here at their own 23. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
Second and 9 now. And the Niners get there and bring him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they've got him once again. Nick Bosa. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. On fourth down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. And take it right on the 30. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
Well, how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, start off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Now second and 9. Now a handoff up the middle. Callaway. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down.
Watch out!
Purdy from the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now thrown incomplete.
How about the show put on by these two defenses in this first half? The fireworks don't have to be just offensively. Neither one of them given an inch, and that's good coverage once again there to force another fourth down.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on fourth down. Back deep to return is K.J. Hamler. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bucs are going to take over first and 10 deep in their own territory. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Walden. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. From the 23, here's second down and 1.
Brings up second and 1. At the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw. Walden. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Slot man moves right. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has, really. And they come up here now, 1st down. That's complete to Pearsall. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
It's 2nd and inches at the 43-yard line.
Purdy going to give it to Pearsall on the RPO. 2nd catch for him today, and they'll wind up a 1st down. The Niners have 3-9 now on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Shotgun now with Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the Bucs 46-yard line.
Yellow.
Purdy sets up to throw again. Pass caught by Pearsall. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. I got you. I got you.
The first carry here for Jordan James. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
18. Watch out. Yellow.
Purdy looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Davis.
Number 84. He's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
It's it. 18. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That'll be caught by James. And he is going to have the Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
7-yard gain.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Yellow.
Here's Purdy. Pass incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
It's it. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
And 10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
18. Watch out. Yellow.
Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So the PI decline, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
James not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Buccaneers' 6-yard line.
Purdy off the play fake. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Buccaneers nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Walden. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
And now an audible here into something else. Operating from the gun, Walden. Nice little juke. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Operating from the gun, Walden. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Oh, that is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yellow. H-Rail, corner. Yellow. 21. 5-11. Yellow. Up.
Now Purdy. It's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And returning it, here's Hamler. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over.
43-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
A promising sign there from an offense that hasn't done a whole lot to this point. Nice job to locate the open receiver. And it's good yardage and a 1st down to open the drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Walden. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. A run up the middle with Irving. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Point after up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Back to throw, Purdy. Going deep here for Watkins. And this one is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
At the 33-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On the ground, it's James. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Walden. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
From the gun on 3rd down, Walden. And it is caught. It gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
47-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. Okay, so he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Watch out!
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that's caught inside the 35. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Ricky Pearsall, 65 yards. And the Niners are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Here's the play fake. Walden. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now they'll audible to something else. He will have the 1st down. He winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
At the 46-yard line.
Once again, it's Irvin. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On the handoff, this is Irvin. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Down, Owens. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to make it 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
At the 42-yard line.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Outside. Final round up. 53. Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing here, Purdy. And good throw here, that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bucs 33-yard line.
Second down and a yard.
Get set. Get set. 118. Watch out.
On design run for their wideout. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It certainly wasn't one of the more conventional plays ever run, but it gained a first down, and they got the ball in the hands of a playmaker.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Outside. 118. Watch out.
Purdy now to throw. Has his man, that's James. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up first and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
This is caught. Now he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jordan Watkins, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Aubrey now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Next to score, Niners 21, Buccaneers 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Throwing to start the drive. Walden. Big strides. Look at him go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there.
75 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away.
Shifts past him.
And able to get this out to the 25.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Looking to throw on second down.
Purdy. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The Niners on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Purdy from the gun.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The defense did their job. Fourth quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Walden. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily, fell incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
They run out of the gun with Irvin.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
A shotgun handoff here to Irvin. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Here comes second down at 5.
Looking to throw. Walden. That's going to be caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Jalen McMillan,
27 yards. As his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Obviously a huge touchdown for their team, but a big touchdown for a rookie quarterback here to be able to break the tie in the fourth quarter.
And he just shook off all the pressure, too. Because when you think about it, tie ball game, rookie quarterback, most of them are thinking, don't make a mistake. Instead, this young man just said, I'll make a play.
Important extra point up and through. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Outside. Yellow. Runner outside. Yellow. Yellow. Up.
To throw is Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run.
Able to locate his running back open downfield.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Go. Get set. Box. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Yellow.
Throwing, Purdy.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. Touchdown, 49ers. Jordan Watkins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here?
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it in. And he is in for the 2. I still can't believe they went for it, but they've got themselves a lead here late in the ball game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. To about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Here's 2nd down.
Back to throw.
Dobbins with it.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Back to throw.
That is caught. McMillan with it.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
This is 1st and 10. They'll try to draw here with Dobbins.
And room there to work it inside the 25.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
And now they're going to get the timeout.
So a huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT.
So now it all comes down to the left foot of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And it's good. He got it. He missed his lone attempt earlier, but he connects when it matters most. And it'll be a hot time in Ybor tonight. The Bucs have won the football game. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.